Hello, this is Question Everything. Just doing a quick video. Just just talk a little bit about the kingdom of God. And I don't know if you have a Christian background. I mean, you're familiar with the term. They they use the term the kingdom of God, but the traditional church doesn't use it in the sense that the real Christ used the kingdom of God. One of his core teachings, and in these kind of teachings, the beauty of this is it's universal. I mean, this concept is not a exclusive to the modern church or to a particular group of people, but this concept of the kingdom of God is universal. It's mankind. It's for mankind. I mean, it doesn't matter what nationality, what culture, what religion, where you're born at, how intelligent you are, your stature. None of that stuff matters. And, that's the frustrating thing with religious mentalities. They want to isolate a truth to their own group and condemn everybody else and act like that they have some special right to this truth that nobody else does. But you find out through many cultures this same truth exists. It's a universal principle. It's a universal truth, and it is a beautiful thing that is in us as mankind. But religious mentality will keep people from knowing this, exploring it, embracing it for themselves, because they haven't themselves either. And they definitely stop people from doing it with their dogmatic ways of error. Anyway, I'll talk a little bit. Just, if you're familiar with Christian theology, and like I said in my talks, I'm going to use a lot of Christian lingo, Christian examples. I'm going to lean on that tradition because I'm really familiar with it, and I've discovered a lot of life-changing truths in it. But it's not through the way of tradition nor the way of Christian dogma. It's all from seeking the truth within yourself. I mean, that's how you discover any truth. But one of the first things Jesus talked about was the king. I mean, a big portion of his ministry was the kingdom of heaven. And he pointed out that it's not going to come in observation. You're not going to be able to see it. You're not going to hear it. It's not going to be visible to your eye, which totally contradicts a lot of the doctrine that's going on now. But he said this kingdom of God, he said it's within you. It's in you. That's where the search is. That's where you're going to find the truth. And a lot of times we get information. What I've realized is you can't fix yourself on any belief system at all. It'll draw you away from the real eternal truth within you. all the information should just be tools that point to the eternal light within you, the eternal God within you, and that kingdom that's ever present within you and I. All religions, all teachers, all gurus, you name it, all knowledge that's, pointing in the direction of truth shouldn't be believed like wholeheartedly as a doctrine. It should be nothing but a tool to point to the true kingdom within you, and the true light, and the true God is in you. And when we start looking at these sources and putting our faith in them as being the truth, suddenly we're off the path. And we're no more looking in the right spot. We're already taken off the course. They should be nothing but tools to point us to the God within. And, one of the amazing things, because he said, that it's within us. And then he said that he said, seek you first the kingdom of God. I mean, it's like telling you, before you go on your journey, before you go anywhere else, step one, you seek first the kingdom that's in you. Foundational truth. You can go way off track if you're seeking somewhere else. If you're seeking in somebody, if you're seeking in another source as the source, you're going to go off track and be lost. And I feel like that this core truth is so important. I mean, like step one, foundational, is to seek the kingdom of heaven within you first. I feel like God's given us, as if He's given us a navigational system within us, that if we were the only human on the planet, we would be able to find this kingdom. It's naturally within us. It's our guidance system. It's the light of truth that just shines within us. But our minds are so sidetracked with beliefs and our emotions and distorted truths, pointing us to look so many other places that we many times never look to the natural place which is within us. And another amazing thing too in the New Testament is where in Mark chapter 4 verse 11 and 12, when he talks about the sower seed parable. But after he says the parable, and this part I just love, he says, "Unto you it is given to know." Here's a key word: the mystery. It means the hidden part of the kingdom of God. But to them that are without, remember how at first he said the kingdom of heaven is within you? He's saying, but unto them that are without, those that are looking without, those that trust in outside sources as the truth. He said all these things, they're done in parables. They're not gonna see it clear. And then he goes on to say that they may see, but they're not going to perceive. So they're not going to have a clear understanding. They're not going to have a clear picture. They'll hear it. They'll be able to talk about it. They'll be able to teach it. But they're not going to see the truth of it. They're not going to be able to teach the truth. Hearing, they're going to hear it, but they're not going to. And it says, but they're not going to understand. And that's what we see. That's what we're seeing. That's what we see with the dogmatic church. They teach it, they preach it, they can talk about it, but they don't really see. And it's becoming more and more evident as the light of truth is just shining now, and it's making it really hard for fundamentalists to defend their ignorant beliefs, their distortions, their flat out wrong path. It's getting harder and harder for anybody to defend some of the things they've crammed down the throats of society for years as truth. Anyway, I don't have much longer. I have to make this one pretty quick, but there's another Egyptian parable that's interesting. It says the kingdom of heaven is within you, and whoever shall know himself shall find it. It's amazing. Another culture, another time period, and such a powerful truth. This truth is everywhere. You have shamans that understood it. You have ancient cultures, tribal people who understood this principle. And you'll see it in their writings. You'll see it in their lifestyles. See, because once you start seeing it, and living that path, then the fruit will come. You'll not want to go to war. You'll not support death just because your politicians want it. You'll not support corrupt ideas. You'll care about the welfare of people and the planet, and really start to change your life once you start going down that path of the kingdom of heaven within you. But anyway, I'm gonna end it right here. Like I said, I'll try to make another video. I have to kind of squeeze these things in. But tell me what you think, man. Give me comments if you want. I'm going to try to put some of these videos out. I'm going to talk about different things. So this kind of just going to be a talk session. Whatever it is, politics, religion, family, faith, whatever. But until next time, this is Question Everything. See ya.